Again, Vav, Amud Aleph, 4 lines from the top. The Gemara says, Tanya Abba Binyamin Omer, Ilmale nitna reshut la'ayin lirot, en kol bria yichola la'amod b'fnei hamazikin. Says, we're talking about the demons here, that when he says, if we would theoretically have this permission to see those demons, then we couldn't survive out of fear, because they would could cause us just to see them, just to look at them. It's terrifying, and nobody could really stand in front of those demons and see them. Some explain the opposite. Some say the demons, if they could see us, then we would be be in a problem. So they cannot see us. Depends on the opinion, two opinions. Amar Abaye, inu nafshe minan. So he says that there's many of them, and they're more than us, and they are surrounding us, just as there's a pit, there's a ditch that is surrounding the smaller mountain, the smaller pile, where the vineyard is. So that in other words, they are surrounding us. Amar Rabuna, kol chad v'chad minan alpha mismale berivata miyamane. So each of them, there's 1,000 on our left side, and there's 10,000 on our right side. The Ben Ish Chai explains what's the difference between the left and the right. Why do we have 1,000 demons on the left and 10,000 on the right? So he explains that the right is more strong, it's more powerful, and so they need.
Does that mean if somebody's left-handed, they have
they need more demons to control the right, so to speak. But small is weak, so they don't need so many. They need just 1,000. Okay, that's what the Ben Ish Chai, the first pirush is. First pirush. There's another pirush that on the left side, people wear tefillin, so the demons are afraid. They don't come close to him. So that's why there's only 1,000. But on the right hand, there's not many demons. And on the right side, we don't wear tefillin on the right side. On the right hand. So therefore,
unless you're left-handed.
Yeah, unless you're left-handed. But
because right, it's like you're strong here.
Yeah, but yeah. So no, the second reason the Ben Ish Chai says because it's tefillin. Tefillin that we are wearing on the left hand, so the demons don't want to come close to it. The Yarahu Mimeka, so to speak. They have this fear. They don't want to come close to it. Okay? They respect this person. He's wearing tefillin. So there's only a few of them, 1,000. But on the right hand, there's 10,000 demons, because there's no tefillin there. And I guess based on this pirush, those that are left-handed and they're wearing tefillin on the right hand, so then I guess based on this pirush it will be the opposite. Gemara says, Amar Rava, ay durka da bebichala minayu ave. The feeling that people have when they come to shul or they come to learn in the study hall, and this the feeling of that it's crowdy, you feel that it's squeezed, and the question is, hey, there's not so many people there. So why does he have this feeling? The Gemara says it's coming from the demons. The demons are squeezing them, and they're pushing them, and that's why people have this feeling of although the place is empty, so to speak, but it's still crowded for them. They have this feeling, and it comes from the demons. The Gemara says, by the way, all those things don't apply nowadays. That's many poskim say. We don't have this demons today. Hane birkei dishale. So minayu. So also when the needs of the rabbis are weak, is tired, then it's also coming from those demons. Hane mene derabanan debalu michupai didu. So the garments, the jacket, the suit of the rabbis that are dusty or dirty, it comes from them. Why doesn't it come from the street? Because the rabbis are not working in the street, and still it's dusty, So it comes from them. Hanekare de min kafan. Minayu. When one is walking on the street and he trips, he falls down, and he hurts himself, and there's no reason why he fell down. That's also from the demons. Okay. Ayman de Baile Medaleo.
Because you're a clot.
What?
It couldn't just be because you're a clot.
Yeah, but maybe the demons caused it. I don't know. Ayman de Baile Medaleo. If one wants to see them or to recognize them, or to see if they are in his area, Laite Kitma Nihala should bring ashes, fine ashes, clean ashes. Sifted ashes. And she put it around his bed. And in the morning, you will see footmarks footprints of a chicken, because the legs of the demons are like the legs of the roosters.
What size?
The size of a chicken or a rooster.
Why? So it's like
you
small.
Small, yeah. I don't know. You want to check it, Ahaim?
No, that's I'm asking.
Not recommended. Okay, if one wants to actually see them, to see the actual demon, then you should take a placenta of a female cat. This cat, she's a black cat, the daughter of a black cat. And she's also firstborn from a mother, from a firstborn from a mother. And he needs to burn this placenta. And he needs to grind them, crush them to small pieces, to ashes. And he should take a bit of those ashes and put it on his on his eye. And by doing all this process, he will be able to see those demons. But then the leftover, the Gemara says, the leftover of those ashes, you should put it in a box, a metal box. Okay? You should also seal it, lock it, close it with a metal seal.
Iron.
Perhaps somebody will come and take it from him, and it's dangerous. And who's going to take it? The demons will take it from him, because the demons don't want to be visible. You don't want anyone to see them. They don't feel comfortable with it. Yep. And also he needs to close his mouth, because he doesn't want to
get possessed.
He doesn't want the demons to come and
You don't want the demons jumping into his mouth.
kind of, yeah.
All this demon stuff is
Not today.
sounds like fairy tales.
Rabibi, yeah. Rabibi Barabai Avadachi. Rabibi Barabai says he did it. Chaza v'itazak, and he saw those demons, and they hurt them. They harmed them. They harmed him. So the rabbis they prayed on his behalf, and he recovered from his sickness, whatever the demons caused it. Gemara says, Tanya Abba Binyamin Omer, אין תפילה של אדם נשמעת אלא בבית כנסת, שנאמר לשמוע אל רינה ולתפילה, במקום רינה, שם תהיה תפילה. Gemara says that if a person wants Hashem to accept his prayers, he should go to shul. And from where do you learn that?
That's the opposite of what we've been told all our lives.
What were you told?
That you can pray to Hashem anywhere, that Hashem will hear your prayers wherever you
Yeah,
are.
everywhere, that's correct. But at the best place, if the person really wants Hashem to accept his prayers
Yeah, it's better to have
with less conditions, yeah, then it's the shul is the best place to pray. Why is that? Because in Melachim it said, "Lishmo el harina v'latfilah." What is rina? Rina is when the public, when the tzibur is praising Hashem, thanking Hashem. So the place where we thank Hashem, that's also the place where we should pray. Although the Gemara later on is learning from this pasuk different things. Over there, the Gemara says that we learn that first a person should praise Hashem and then ask for his needs. But we can learn both things from the same pasuk. It's not a problem. The Gemara says, and now there's a discussion when we say that the person should pray in the shul. What does it mean? Was it minyan? Was other minyan? If there's no minyan, is it still good to go to the shul even without the minyan? So there is a discussion, but the conclusion of the halakha is, yeah, it's good to go to shul. It's good to be in shul even if there's no minyan, because the shul is a place of tefillah. Okay. The Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Barabada, Amar Rabbi Yitzchak, Minayin she'Hakadosh Baruch Hu matzui bebet knesset. What's the source from where we learn that Hashem is found in the shul, so that you can see the divine presence is in the shul? It says Elohim nitzav b'adat el. What is adat? Adat is from the word bet moed. Bet moed, it's like a shul, a place that they gather. Okay, people that come together.
Same word as Adim.
Adat is like moed. You can play with the word. And moed, adat is like where people come together. So a shul is a place where people come together, and that's where Hashem is found, the divine presence. From where do we know that if there's 10 people praying, then Hashem is there? Man says Elohim nitzav adat el. Edah is 10 people. From where do we know that Edah is 10 people? From the spies. From the meraglim, from the spies. Ad matay la'edah ra'ah. Correct. And how many people were there? 12. But take off 2. Yoshua ben and Caleb ben Yefuneh. There's only 10 people that they are bad people. And the Gemara called, the Mishnah Torah says Edah. So it's at least 10 people. So when we learn that Edah, Elohim nitzav adat el, when there's 10 people, then Hashem is there. Of course, not 10 bad people. We just learn this thing from the spies. Doesn't mean that they need to be bad, of course. But goes to show, it teaches us.
We learned that Sibor is Sadi Benoni in Russia.
Yeah. מה says, מונה לעשרה שיושבים מדין של שכניהם, שלושה שיושבים מדין של שכניהם מהם, שנאמר בקרב אלוהים ישפוט. If there's 3 people, and 3 people, so even if there's just 3 people, then the judging, it's a court, right? When you have 3 people, it's a kind of a court. Hashem is there. Beit Din, correct. ומנין לשניים שיושבים ועוסקים בתורה שיש שכניהם ביניהם, and where do we know that even if there's only 2 people learning Torah, the Shekhinah is there listening to them. As nidberu yirei Hashem, ish el re'u v'yakshev Hashem yishma. It says that when 2 people are talking, 2 people that are God-fearing, talking to each other, speaking, learning with each other, I mean, there's at least 2 people, v'yakshev Hashem, Hashem is there, and is listening to them. Okay, so the continuation, if you look at the Mshech, or the continuation of this pasuk, it says, וישמע ויקטב ספר זיכרון לפניו ליראי השם ולחושבי שמו. לחושבי שמו. So the Gemara says, why לחושבי שמו? We understand the first part of this pasuk. It talks about 2 people learning, and Hashem is there and listening to them. Beautiful. But what is it?
What about if one person's learning alone?
And we'll get to it. But what does it mean לחושבי שמו? Those that לחושבי שמו, those that think about Hashem. What do we learn from that? The Gemara says, אמר רבי אשי חשב אדם לעשות מצווה ונאנס ולא עשה, מעלה עליה כתוב או כי לא עשה. The Gemara, the Pasuk here wants to teach us that if a person had in mind to perform a mitzvah, but at the end he couldn't do it, there was a situation where it stopped him from performing this mitzvah, then it's considered as he did it, because his attention was to do it. So we look over his attention. Since his attention was to do this mitzvah, so we consider as this person did this mitzvah. Now we finally get to one person. And from where do we learn that even if a person by himself, just by himself, nobody is there, he's sitting and learning Torah, from where do we learn that the Shekhinah is there to listen to him? Pasuk says, wherever you mention my name, I will come and I will bless him. I will bless you. So even if you mention your name by yourself, nobody is there, but you're learning Torah, In other words, you're mentioning His name, right? Torah is connecting yourself to God. So Hashem is there, even if He's by Himself. This basic question. If we say that even one person, God, Hashem is coming and listening to him and He's blessing him, so what's the point of saying that when there's two people, Hashem is there? If you say that even one person, Hashem is there, why do you need to say as two? Goes out saying that Hashem is there. Ma says no. תראה, מכתבן מילה היו, בספר זיכרונות. אחד לא מכתבן מילה בספר זיכרונות. Says that there's a difference if it is one of two. If it's just one, then Hashem is writing his words, is writing down his Torah, but in a separate book. But if it's two people, then Hashem is writing it in something called Sefer Zichronot. Because it says in Malachi, "V'yikatev Sefer Zichron lefanav li'yirei Hashem l'choshev Shemo." It says that he's writing his word. That Hashem, when two people are learning, Hashem is writing the words in a special book called Sefer Zichronot. Okay. So when it's two people, Hashem is writing his Torah together with other people that are learning Torah. But when he's by himself, he's writing his words, but in a separate book. There's a difference between the book of Zichronot and just a simple book of one person learning Torah. That's why when there's two people, it's even better than one. But it says,
Find the second person.
yeah, okay, that's right. Now we're learning Baruch Hashem, 4 people, and with the Zoom, so we have more.
Why couldn't we just say well, one person the Shekhinah is with him, Hashem is with him, and with two people the Shekhinah is with them too?
That's what it says.
Huh?
That's what it says.
No, we listed with a minyan, the Shekhinah is with him.
No, we said if there was minyan, Shekhinah is there with them.
Huh?
We said if there's two people, the Shekhinah is there.
Yeah, why couldn't we just say
we
1
said it.
and 2? No, just say that rather than saying 3.
Because we need to bring a source to every thing. Every number. The Gemara says, if we say that even two people, Hashem is there, so then what's the point of mentioning that if there's 3 people, Shekhinah is also there? If only 2 goes out saying that 3, the Shekhinah is there. There's no need to mention that. Of course, the Shekhinah will be there.
At each number, there's a different.
Exactly. That's what the Gemara says here. Correct. So what's the chidush with 3 people? The Gemara says, "Ma'od tema dina shalama be'almau, v'lo ata shechina kama shmalan de dina nami ay Torah." Says when we say 3 people, they're not really learning actual Torah, not really opening the books and learning Torah, learning scriptures, mishnayot, but they're really judging people and bringing peace between people by making decisions.
They're judging people according to Hashem's law.
Right. So we'll come up to our mind to say, they're not really learning Torah. We get it that they're doing something very important, bringing peace. It's important. Maybe there's something else, but not Shekhinah. So therefore, the Gemara comes to inform us that even if it's 3 people, that they just kind of bringing peace, but the peace is based on the Torah, it's also considered Esek Torah. It's also considered learning Torah. The Gemara says, okay, so we are proceeding with this thing, and we're asking if you say that even 3 people, just 3 people learning Torah, Shekhinah is there. So why are you informing us that 10 people the Shekhinah is there? If Shekhinah is there, even with 3 people, only with 3 people, of course 10 people the Shekhinah is there. But concludes, Asara kadma Shekhinah v'at yatlata ad yatve. So there's a difference between 10 and 3. If there's 10 people, then the Shekhinah comes and is waiting for us to come. Waiting for the 10 people. Because the Shekhinah, of course, knows that 10 people will come. But with 3 people, then first they have to sit, they have to judge, and then the Shekhinah comes and joins them. But with 10 people, potentially we know that 10 people will come to shul, the Shekhinah is already there, welcoming them, greeting them before they come, when they come. Okay, so we'll stop here, and Bezat Hashem, we will continue with another statement of Rabbi Abin Bar Rav Ada. Okay, Yom Tov lekula.